instead of high jumping.
Beautiful dart of a pass by Copper, but Mac couldn't finish. Atlanta finding themselves in a pretty similar situation to where they were last night against Vegas. They led by 7 after 1 in that game, but had a really tough second quarter. Never really found their footing from there on, and trying to right those wrongs here on the second leg of a back-to-back.
Well, somebody from Phoenix has got to get hot. They got to start putting some shots in there. Shooting 28% from the floor, 55 for Atlanta.
Looked like Mac might have gotten a fingertip on.
Number 3 in assists, 2 in steals, and they have not been doing a good job in this first half.
And year over year, the flip from last year where they were second worst in that statistic. Brand new roster, of course, essentially here in Phoenix this season, but goes to show the identity shift. Here's Wnba on a step back. A little heavy. Rebound was kept alive, and here come the Dream. Canada, quick like a bullet, into the front court.
But what a smart move, bringing the ball back out. She did not have the numbers.
But she's trying to get the give and go together with Griner. Played off to the other side. BG, short corner J. She's got everything working tonight in the Valley. Really shouldn't be surprised. Knew she was going to be fired up. Re-energized is what she said about moving over to Atlanta. Statistically lower numbers than you'd expect, as we've already talked about tonight, but not the case against the Mercury, as Mac will draw
2. But Angela Smith is number 7 all time. Also another Phoenix Mercury.
You know, it's a good night with the GOATs in our presence. Wide open 3. Kimbrough able to knock it down. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, who's just now 5 of 20 from deep this year, hit a wide open one. It's been the story of the night for Atlanta. Open 3s. Westbeld falling away, was blocked by Jones. Atlanta, they take a ton of 3s, but they don't have a great percentage. 10th best in the league, but so far tonight, really efficient. 5 of 11 from downtown.
Well, just a lot of confidence right now. They're moving the ball really well. They're running their offense, hitting good screens, getting good looks at the basket.
Here's Gray, moving out to her left. Jordan Canada, no at the end of the shot clock, and it's deflected off of Griner. Goes Phoenix's way.
And for Phoenix, too, you'd like to say again.
3 fresh bodies in there for Phoenix as well. Kalani Brown, Lexi Held, and Kit Loxa. Blocking foul there. Goes
together. They have not. He's played 2 together, but not all 3 since the beginning of the game.
Copper. Wow, she played bully ball to get down low, but just couldn't quite muster through the hoop. This team in Phoenix, despite having such a great record, 3rd best in the league. We said it at the top of the show, they've basically not been healthy the entire season.
Yeah, good defense by Brown that time.
Here's Held. A little hesitation. Spin cycle at the free throw line. Still sitting at 19 points. Clamps have been on for Atlanta. Loxa, that's an aggressive take to the rim, and good to see for Phoenix.
Played in South Florida with Courtney Williams. Plays at Minnesota.
They were teammates for 1 year as members of USF. 4 minutes into this second quarter. Gray will drive and kick. Phoenix was looking for the foul call, but instead it's just more buckets as Walker-Kimbrough, not a 3-point shooter, at least not an efficient one this year. She started 2 of 2.
Well, not this year, but she is a 3-point shooter.
Held.
She was here in Phoenix, shot over 40%.
Around the rim and in for Lexi Held, and her first points back. Thanks for the correction there, partner. It's just inefficient so far this year. But she likes shooting in this building. Wow, that's a tough take, and a left-hand finish for Gray.
Now, Gray is left-handed.
That's beautiful off window. A lead back to a dozen for Atlanta.
Well, Atlanta's doing a good job defensively, picking up high, and Mercury have run that back door very well. But again, we talked about timing and chemistry there, and certainly that was a nice back door. But
another area where the Mercury have been pretty solid this year.
And I think what's really hard, too, is, and you mentioned it too, Brittany, as far as really the timing with this Phoenix team and the rotations that Nate Tibbetts has. Now he's got Wnba on. Copper just came out. So you just can't get your rhythm sometimes when he only played a few minutes.
Gray, that lefty jump shot, no. It was a long rebound, and Atlanta picks it up. Offensive rebounds, a big key tonight for Phoenix. Got to keep Atlanta off the offensive glass. Hard foul to the season. Jones Tough pass. Pow kept it alive. Another lefty triple. No good that time. And here's Thomas. The vet against the rookie up the floor. Thomas pass deflected. Bonner got it back. Now it's Mack. Honked the horn inside. Natasha Mack, her second field goal.
Yeah, a great play by Bonner, recognizing that loose ball and dropping it off to Mack.
Been able to get it down to 10 a few times in this second quarter, but the offense just hasn't been there enough to make a run. Still just 29% from the floor for Phoenix. 4 minutes to go in this first half. Pow. Lefty finish, no. Inside, clean it up was Jones, but she missed it. Phoenix will look to push. Bonner was battling in the post to describe Wnba. That's what he said. Versatility.
On both ends.
On both ends. Whitcomb. Off window. And good to see Sammy Whitcomb started the game off with a 3 and missed her last 6 shots. Hits one there and locks up battles for the loose ball. Here's some energy in the valley. Thomas coast to coast. Looks to finish. No. Bonner blocked from behind. And a late whistle, and it will go Atlanta's way. Wow, what a sequence.
Oh, no. And she tried to create the foul, but a lot of times, again, she took her angle away. She came straight in, and it made it very difficult to shoot the ball off the backboard.
Physicality ramping up.
Oh, they call that foul.
And
as we said, Mack and Griner played against each other in practice every day last year.
They're certainly quite familiar. Another whistle.
League, and sometimes you don't know when they're going to call it.
It's like when you're watching football, you could call a hold on every play, right?
That's right.
Canada. She's so shifty, so quick. Almost a smooth finish. Phoenix looking to put a dent into this deficit before the break. Bonner to the basket. 2 legends in this franchise meeting at the rim. Griner got the best of that one-on-one.
Block shot by Griner just keeps adding up.
Her first swat of the night. They find BG in the post. Mack got hit with what Wnba at.
I have to say, they just introduced Diana Cross a bit. They did not introduce Penny Taylor. Penny Taylor, who's a Hall of Famer.
No, they did.
Oh, they did?
They did.
I wasn't sure about that.
No disrespect to Penny.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Absolutely not. Sably had to force it at the end of the shot clock and nearly had an answered prayer.
Yeah, Sably.
Times over 20 points, 19 per game, and nearly 8 rebounds as well, but trying to settle back in after
Canada just taking advantage, going right by Sammy Whitcomb, but no weak side help. Nobody helped to cut off Canada, and with her speed, she can not only get underneath to the back.
Their preseason opener that kept her out of the first 7 games of the year, but she's been back, and obviously, like we said in July, she's set her career high in points twice, the last time being 30 at Indiana.
Well, she's such a great leader at that point guard position for them.
Something in the water when you're a UCLA Bruin, I guess, huh?
I like that.
Bonner, there's some good passing, but DB couldn't finish. A whistle will come in late, and then 13 points per game, including a 20 and 10 double-double against Golden State.
And this is her 4th game with Phoenix. The Mercury are 2 and 1 with her, but a lot of it has to do with when she can get to the free throw line.
And again, having Bonner out there with the likes of Sably, with the likes of Copper.
She would start her, how many minutes would she get? But, you know, when you've got an all-star and a first-team All-American, she's been 6th player of the year, All-American, all-star, and first-team WNBA. Well, that's not a foul. There's a big reach and no foul there. But Wnba Bonner, it's hard to keep her out of it.
We're nearly at halftime.
Well, we know the bench is always going to be strong for the Mercury.
Second best in the league. They've been right there either at the top or number 2 all year long in bench points per game. Great ball movement. Mack is fouled, and she'll have a chance to tie her season high in points in the first half alone. Mercury trailed this game by 9 after 1. They've got it down to 7. Final minute of this first half. Jones nearly threw that away. Whitcomb was reading it like a book, just a step late. Canada, long strides inside, no, and the rebound deflected out of play. It stays with the ending for that loose ball, couldn't get it. Canada cuts and kicks. Walker Kimbrough finally misses a 3. That's that same spot where she's been automatic so far tonight. Bonner had the size advantage. The pass went off the fingertips of DB, and it's eventually out of play. It'll stay with Phoenix on a best record here in this building. And Bonner Thomas connected on a few different occasions for paint points.
Yeah, she hasn't missed a beat. It's just coming back to the X factor of being here in Phoenix.
Here's Thomas, spin cycle, dumps it off to Bonner, right on cue. A baseline cut for a deuce.
Yeah, great cut by Bonner, recognizing that spin move by Thomas.
5-point game, final 2 seconds, first half. 3-0, Sabally with a board, and it takes us